Time, right about 1 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, the MVP Vibe Fest first running event, girls 100-meter dash, is on the track at this time. Heat number 1, Brooklyn Little, Sham Altonor, Madison Parham, Ava Rice, Riley Hughes, Tahoe, and Hurst. Those are your competitors in heat number 1 of 3 in the girls 100-meter dash. Once again, in lane 1, Little. Lane 2, Al Nator. Lane 3, Parham. Lane 4 is Rice. Lane 5, Hughes. Lane 6, Tahoe. And lane 7, Hurst. All right, Mr. Starter, we're in your hands. All right, as we get set, we'll keep our eyes on lane number 4 in this heat, Ava Rice. Rice is coming in with the fastest seated time of 12:25. And out to her right, Riley Hughes from Carntyne County at 13.29. Those are the fastest coming in. On paper, those are just seated times, so we'll wait on the outcome. And we have a clean start coming down the runway. Little, Alator, Parham, Rice. Looks like in lane 4, Ava Rice, but here comes on the inside Madison Parham. Rice, Parham on the outside. Riley Hughes will wait on that official time. Heat number 2 on the track, Gardner, Baptiste, Johnson, Tisley coming in with the fastest time. She's sitting in lane 4. Raven Evans at 12.60 in lane 5. In lane 6, Jasmine Coe at 12.64. Jones and Sims round out the rest of heat number 2. Mr. Starter, we're in your hands. Clean start. Gardner, Baptiste, Johnson, Tinsley, Evans. Raven Evans out strong in lane 5. She has competition out in lane 6. Jasmine Coe. Looks like Evans will take it all the way through. We'll keep our eyes. Seems like Raven Evans. Looks like Evans. That's Raven Evans. Raven Evans at 12.76 MVP league. That's a great start for Evans. Sims in second at 12.92, and Jasmine Coe at 12.95. Yasmin Tinsley rounded out the 4th place at 12.99. Here's the heat. On paper, that's our fastest heat. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. In the final heat, featuring Stelly from Virginia Beach Flames. She's not here either. Lane 1, Emma C2. Lane 2, Crystal Pummels. Lane 4, Kennedy Flynn. She's ran extremely fast during the Indo season. Lane 4, Stelly, 11.88, coming in seated time. Lane 5, Lewis, 12.20 seated time. Lane 6, Deanna Koger, 12.36 seated time. Cameron Thompson from MVP League and Akeda Wise. Here's section number 3. Lane 4 is open. Lane 4 is open. We apologize. There's no lane 4. Stelly from Virginia Beach is a no-show. So our fastest qualifier coming in on paper in this heat would be Tori Lewis, sitting out in lane 5, and MVP League very own Kennedy Flynn out in lane 3. So it looks like Flynn and Lewis in lane 3 and 5 will be ones to keep our eyes on. The freshman Flynn has ran 7.33 in the 55-meter dash during the indoor season, and she's a class of 2024. In lane 1, Emma C2. In lane 1, C2. Lane 2, Pummels, Flynn. C2, who's coming down to the 100. But in lane 2, look like Crystal Pummels. Pummels will make a push. Kennedy Flynn. Here comes Flynn at the end. Oh, that's interesting. Flynn, Pummels, and C2. And that will be Crystal Pummels, 12.56 to start the outdoor season. But look at C2, Emma C2, the Texas Christian University commit, U.S. ranked long jumper and triple jumper. In the 100 meters, she finished second at 12.59. Kennedy Flynn, 12.63, class of 2024. In fourth place, Cameron Thompson, also from MVP League, 12.85. Those are all the competitors that went under 13 seconds today. Pummels, C2, Flynn, and Thompson, respectively, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the boys' 100-meter dash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the boys' 100-meter dash, 4 sections. In section number 1, Rawlinson. In section number 2, Robinson. In lane 4, Elowens. Lane 5, Burks. Lane 6, Wright. And lane 7, Coven Smith. That's heat number 1 of 4 in the boys' 100-meter dash. Women's 100. And here we go in heat 1, Rawlinson. In lane 2, Robinson. Out in lane 5, it looks like Jeremy Wright and Marquise Burks. Out in lane 6, Jeremy Wright. We'll wait on that official. That's Marquise Burks at 11.83, winning heat number 1. Jeremiah Wright finishing second at 11.85. And Christopher Rawlinson, 11.95. Those are the boys in heat number 1 that went under 12 seconds. 11.95, Rawlinson, 11.85, Wright, and Burks at 11.83. And now we're ready for section number 2. Donovan Young in lane 1. Lane 2, Malik White. Lane 3, Marquise. That's Pierce Collins. Looks like Pierce Collins in lane 3. Spencer Lewis in lane 4. Andrew Shue in lane 5. Charles Mayle and Christian Rawlinson out in lane 7. This is section number 2 of the boys' 100-meter dash. The Fastest time on paper coming in. Spencer Lewis sitting in lane 4. Fastest in this heat at 11.38. Don't forget in the 100, we're featuring Lawrence Colbert, 21.08 indoors in the 200, and he's sitting in the final section. Young, Malik, White, Collins, Lewis. Looks like lane 3. Looks like Pierce, Collins. That was close coming down to the wire. That's Pierce, Collins, 11.53. Collins now has the fastest time. Collins now has the fastest time so far. We still have 2 more sections to go. And we'll give you the name and times of those under 12 seconds. Winning that heat, Pierce Collins, 11.53. Donovan Young, 11.59. Spencer Lewis at 11.67. And Andrew Zhu at 11.88. And Malik White at 11.92. So far, our fastest time, 11.53 by Mr. Pierce Collins.
All the 1,500-meter runners to the start. All the 1,500-meter runners to the start.
Our next event on the track is the 1,500 meters. We need all 1,500 meters. Once again, athletes, you know your start time. Please report to the starting line for your respective event. Mr. Starter, we're in your hands for heat number 3. The timing system is ready, and he's always ready. Our timer today is Blue Ridge Timing. Fastest timing system in Virginia. Heat number 3, Andrews, Bald, Broles, Borden, Major, Gums, Scanado, and James. Coming in with the fastest time in this heat is Christian Borden. Borden has ran 11.12, and Langston has ran 11.13. And here we go with heat number 3. Andrews, Bald, Broles. Lane 4 is open. Major out in lane 6. It looks like Jaden Gums, but outside, Dylan Scanado. We'll wait on that official. Scanado with a big finish at the end. Gums was there. We'll wait on the official time for heat number 3. That's Dylan Scanado from MVP League at 11.21. That would be the fastest time we've seen so far today. And in second in that heat was Richard Andrews Jr. at 11.32. Jaden Gums was third. Gums represent Richmond Heat at 11.33. Lane 4, finishing fourth in that heat, Langston Major at 11.36. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up in heat number 4. This heat will feature in lane 4, Lawrence Colbert. Colbert, Maryland #1 200-meter runner during the indoor season. He was U.S. #4 during the indoor season in the 200. Colbert has ran 21.08. He's also ran in the 55-meter dash 6.35. He will be featured in lane number 4. Trey Thorogood also in this competition. Thorogood has ran extremely fast during the indoor season as well. He's running out of lane number 3. In lane 6, Mr. Sean Jackson, North Carolina A&T commit. He will be in lane number 6. We need all 1,500-meter runners to report to the starting line. All 1,500-meter runners report to the 1,500-meter starting line. Mr. Starter, we're in your hands for this blazing heat of the boys' 100-meter dash. Hornsby in 2, Thorogood in 3, Colbert, that's Lawrence Colbert in 4. Colbert is out strong. U.S. number 4 in the 200 on the indoor season. That's Lawrence Colbert. Ladies and gentlemen, the outdoor season has started. 10.84 Colbert. Wow, blazing time starting the outdoor season. 10.84 Lawrence Colbert. Fastest time we had. That is a new U.S. number 1. Colbert, 10.84. You've seen it right here, the MVP Vibe Fest. U.S. number 1, 10.84. The former U.S. number 1 time was held by Michael Jones from William and Fleming. He ran 10.86. Colbert now at 10.84. U.S. number 1 in the early outdoor season. All 1,500 meter runners should be currently at the 1,500 meter start.
Appreciate it.
Virtual scoreboard. All right, Tariq. Harris time in the 1,500, 4:59.70. Winner of the girls' 100-meter dash, Crystal Pummels, 12.56. Emma Situ was second at 12.59, and Kennedy Flynn was third at 12.63. They finished 1, 2, 3 in the girls' 100-meter dash. All right, next event on the track, Mr. Starter, we're in your hands. This is going to be the girls' 400. South Carolina commit Aaliyah Pyatt. Pyatt will sit in lane 4, and lane 5, the sophomore Madison White. Keep your eyes on lane 4 and 5. We're looking for a fast time. U.S. number 1, 52.54. White with an indoor PR of 23.80 in the 200. And Pyatt has ran 23.11 in the outdoor 200 from 2019. Pyatt has already recorded 11.69 in her career in the 100 and 53.60 in the 400. She's been U.S. ranked in the 400 for the last 2 years in her high school career.
We're ready for high jump.
We need all high jumpers, please report. All high jumpers, girls high jumpers, please report to the high jump area as we prepare for the start of the 400-meter dash. All right, Mr. Starter, we're in your hands. All right, I think I'm good now.
Straight?
Yeah, it looked like everything seems. Last thing I'm gonna try is try to get on the phone and see if I can still go. If not, I know I need to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? And then I should be good to go. Virtual live. Yep, looks like I'm up with the phone. See where Derek at. Right, seemingly so. All right, Mr. Starter. All right, so our girls 400 as the starter gets ready. Looks like lane 1 is occupied. Diana Koger. Lane 2, the winner of the girls 100-meter dash today, Crystal Pummels. Lane 3 is occupied. That's Catlett, Emily Catlett. Lane 4, Aaliyah Pyatt. And lane 5, Madison White. Lane 6, Jalea Creary. We're going to keep our eyes on White and Pyatt, lanes 5 and 4. And we have a stand-up. We'll keep our eyes on lane 4, Pyatt, lane 5, White, lane 6, Creary, and in lane 2, Pummels, who won the 100 early on today. They're resetting back into the blocks.
Hey, we need all high jumpers to check in. All high jumpers to be checked in.
Pyatt, who's ran extremely fast during the indoor season. She's ran extremely fast during the 2019 season, our last outdoor season. PRs at 11.69. And they're off. Pyatt
Doug, make sure somebody grabs the block
and
out of lane 1
White. White and Pyatt has made the stagger up on the outside. This is going to be very interesting. Long strides of Madison White, the sensational sophomore from Heritage High School down in Newport News. Here comes Aliyah Pyatt, University of South Carolina commit. Pyatt has taken the lead at the 200-meter mark. It's Pyatt right now. She's made the stagger up on the outside on Madison White. We'll watch the finish. Fastest time we've seen this year in the U.S., 52 seconds. Here comes Pyatt. Madison White cruising to the finish in second. Pyatt, Aliyah Pyatt. Here comes the sophomore, Madison White. Pyatt will extend. Catlin in third. 53 seconds coming through the finish line. We'll wait on the official. Looks like Pyatt will maintain 55.08 for the early season. Madison White, the super sophomore, 55.54. We'll give you the official ranking on those ladies shortly. We know those are Virginia number 1 and 2. We'll give you the U.S. ranking for Aliyah Pyatt, 55.06, and Madison White at 55.54. So as we look the official times for their rankings, Pyatt looking extremely great. Smooth finish, held off Madison White. And we're going to see those battles throughout this school year this year. Our next event on the track is the boys 400. I'm sorry, here comes our boys in the 400. That was such a great girls 400 meter run. That was 55.04 Aliyah Pyatt and also 55 seconds for Madison White. Ooh. Girls 400. The times that we just saw ran by Pyatt and White. They're Virginia 1 and 2. In this early outdoor season, they're Virginia 1 and 2 in the girls 400. Here we go with the boys 400. We have a short list. Giovanni Alivi in lane 2, Chancellor DeRosa in lane 3, Jordan Collins from Dale City Lightning. He's coming in with the fastest seated time at 52.30. Marquise Burks, he's in lane 5. He's coming in at 53.94. So we'll keep our eyes on Collins and Burks. In lane 6, Ramon the 4th, and in lane 7, Gold. Those are your boys 400 start lists. No, I'm good, thank you. That's the start of the boys 400. There are 5 runners entered. In the middle of the pack, looks like Chancellor DeRosa, Jordan Collins, Marquise Burks. We'll wait on that official as they come around. Looks like lane 4 coming through in the boys. That's Jordan Collins representing Dale City. Collins arms pumping. We'll keep our eyes on the clock right here for Mr. Collins. He came into a seated time of 52.30. Collins through the tape. Jordan Collins at 53.15. So that would be a winner of the boys. 53.12 he's rounding down to, and that's the winner of that heat of the boys 400. In section number 2 of the boys 400, Bald in lane 2, Moore in lane 3, Rice. Austin Rice has a seated time on paper of 48.38. And in lane 5, Nick Newman from PWC Panthers has a seated time of 49.47. Darren Cullick is in lane 6 with a seated time of 50.76. And in lane 7, Stephen Snow, 51.43. And in lane 8, Jordan Halliburton, 51.63. The fastest time we've seen this year. In the boys 400, 46.26 from Kamari Terrell from Texas at 46.26. All right, fastest time today out of Heat 1, 53.12. Clean start on the boys 400. All right, looks like Stephen Snow, Bald, Moore, Rice, Newman, Gullick, Snow, and Halliburton. Here they come, right around 250 meters, coming up on the 300-meter mark. We'll see how they stand as they come off the bend. Lane 5 coming through first. Nick Newman, he came in. Mr. Newman came in with a ranked time of 49.47. Austin Rice making a push on the inside. Rice in lane 4. Here comes Rice with a strong finish. Newman and Rice through the finish line. Austin Rice at 49.63. Rice will be your winner of the boys 400 meters at 49.63. Nick Newman, PWC Panthers, 49.79. Those are your two runners in the boys 400 that went sub 50 seconds. Rice and Newman. Our next event on the track, girls 800-meter run, followed by the boys. Fastest time previously in the boys 400 was 53.12. So Austin Rice at 49.63 will be Virginia #1 in this early outdoor season. We have a long outdoor season remaining, but that 49.63 is currently U.S. #1 in the boys 400. I'm sorry, that is Virginia number 1 at 49.63. In the girls 800, our start list looks like Burke, Carroll, Mancinelli, Dosher, and Fox. Those are your competitors on paper. In the girls 800. Fastest time this year in the girls 800, Roisin Willis at 2:03.85. Today's competition, Burke, Carroll, Dosher, Fox, and Mancinelli. Here we go for the girls 800. Mr. Starter, we're in your hands. All right, this is going to be interesting, girls. All right, this is going to be interesting, girls 800. And they're off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runners, so everyone is here. Burke, Carroll, Mancinelli, Dosher, and Fox. Those are your 5 competitors in the girls 800. All right, once again, U.S. number 1, 203 by Roisin Willis. We've seen Roisin all indoor season. And she's already ran 2:03. The fastest time in Virginia this year, Kylie Cooper, 2:14. Fastest time in the 800 for Virginia this year, Kylie Cooper. She's ran 2:14.58. We'll keep our eyes on the clock right now. Burke, Carroll, Dosher, Fox, and Mancinelli. Here it comes as they go through just about 300 meters. We need all 200-meter runners. All 200-meter runners, please report. All 200-meter runners, please report to the starting line. 200 is going to be hot. We need all 200-meter runners to report. The fastest time coming in this 800 was Zoe Burke at 2:26. Gianna Carroll also came in at 2:26. That's Zoe Burke. Burke will take the 800. We need all 200-meter runners to please report. Burke at 2:28.70. We need all 200-meter runners, please report to the start line. Next up on the track, boys 800. As the girls finish up, 2:28, Zoe Burke. Burke was your winning time. All right, we'll look for some updates in the field events as we have a short downtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the girls' long jump, Janelle Saunders. Saunders leaped to 19 feet 2 and 3/4. Saunders, who has jumped 19.8 during the indoor season, has bust out in this outdoor season with a 19 feet 2 and 3/4 to win the girls' long jump. That is great jumping. It is only April, and she's already jumping 19 feet 2 and 3/4. Saunders, the Hampton University commit, jumped 19 feet 4 inches already. Was U.S. number 18 at 19.4. Today she leaped 19 feet 2 and 3/4. In second in the girls' long jump was Emma Situ at 17 feet 10 inch. And third in the girls' long jump, Stephanie Robeson, U.S. number 2 indoors in the triple jump. She jumped 17 feet 9 inches. All right, Mr. Starter, we're in your hands in the boys 800. And they're all for the 800. That's the boys. Girls have already ran 2:28. We need all 200-meter runners over to the start line. On the track right now is the boys 800. We'll give you the results of the girls' shot put. Your winner, Trinity Franklin. Franklin, with a toss of 43 feet 10 inch, will take first place in the girls' shot put. In second, the sophomore from Dale City Lightning, Naomi Wolfer, the All-American from the indoor season at 35.9 and a half. And from the Commonwealth Track Club, finishing out third, Caitlin Wiley, 34 feet and 5 inches. And after winning the long jump, Janelle Saunders takes fourth in the girls' shot put at 34 feet and 1 inch. And the boys 800 meters on the track. Not sure who's that young man, but he's moving pretty fast. That's Beck Whitstad in the lead in the boys 800 with less than 150 meters to go. Beck has ran 4:15 previously in the mile. He has a PR indoors, 1:59 in the 800 from 2020. He ran 4:15 in the mile at Texas Distance Festival on March 19th. Here he comes. It's going to be a good time. Very good time for Mr. Whitstad. 1:54.13 all by himself. That is a great time. That is a great time. He's already ran 4:15 this year in the mile, and now he starts his outdoor season at 1:54.13. Congratulations, Beck Whitstad, the Duke University commit. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Whitstad, the young man that you just saw running that 800, he is committed to Duke University. That was an extremely fast time all by himself. Congratulations. And the girls 200. We have 4 sections. All girls 200 and boys 200 should be at the starting line at this time. On behalf of Coach Maurice Hutton and his MVP crew, we'd like to thank everyone for their cooperation today. We'd like to thank and congratulate the athletes that showed up. We still have some very, very good running coming up in the girls 200 and the boys 200. All right, we have 4 sections of the girls 200 in the fast section on paper. In lane, that would be in heat number 4. In lane 1 would be Cannon. Lane 2, Kennedy Flynn, who's ran extremely fast. In lane 3, Crystal Pummel. She won the 100-meter dash today. In lane 4, Diana Koger. She's coming in as seated time of 24.71. In lane 5, the Stanford University commit, Maya Valman. Valman is running out of lane 5, heading to Stanford University. She has a PR of 24.73. She'll be in lane 5 in heat number 4. This is heat 1 on the track at this time. Hirsch, Ford, Baptiste, Angeron, and Gardner. All right, the fastest time coming in this section on paper, Tatia Baptiste from the MVP League. She's in lane 4. All right, we anticipate the boys 200. We're going to have in lane 3 of the fast section, Trey Thorogood. Thorogood is a University of Oklahoma commit. Jalen Barringer will be in lane 5. Barringer has ran extremely fast during the indoor season. And we're off now on the track. Girls 200 heat number 1 on the inside. That looked like Tatia Baptiste. Looks like Baptiste out in lane 4. That's Baptiste representing the MVP League. We'll keep eyes on the clock. Baptiste is in complete control coming down the track, running out of lane number 4. We'll wait on 26. We'll wait on the official time. 26.35. Tatia Baptiste winning heat number 1. 26.35. Section number 2, Jones, Lewis, Stewart, Hughes, and Rice. This is section number 2. Heat 1, 26.35 by Baptiste. Mallory Valman, the younger sister of Maya Valman, she finished second in that heat at 27.98. We'll see her older sister in lane 5 of heat number 4. All right, so as we get ready for section number 2, the fastest time, in section number 2 out of lane 4, Joanna Stewart. As we settle in the blocks for heat number 2, the fastest time in the U.S. in the 200 this year, Autumn Wilson, 23.64 from Texas. All right, Mr. Starter, we're in your hands. Clean start in the girls 200 of heat number 2. Jones, Lewis, Stewart, Hughes, and Rice. We'll watch as they come around. Here we go, just about 100 meters in. Looks like lane 5, that's Riley Hughes. Riley Hughes, Carntyne County. Hughes came in with a time of 27.17. And it'll be all Hughes as they come through the finish line. Hughes will win it. Looks like 27.41. Riley Hughes finishing second. Ava Rice was second at 28.23. All right, heat number 3. Looks like we have a full house here. Diggs, Coe, Wise, Small, Higgins, Cornelius, Sims, and Walker. Seated time coming in, Taylor Small from Dale City. In lane 4, fastest seated time this heat at 26.15. The winner of your boys shot put, Marquise Burks, 41 feet and 2 inches. Here we go with heat number 2, girls 200. Marquise Burks, 41-2. Clean start. Diggs in 1, Coe in 2, Wise in 3, Small in 4, Higgins in 5, Cornelius, Rachel Cornelius on the outside. Victoria Higgins coming off in the lead. Higgins and Cornelius. Victoria Higgins MVP league. Higgins will take it. Here comes Cornelius. Dale City Lightning. It's Victoria Higgins, ladies and gentlemen. MVP league 25.60. Not to be outdone. Cornelius at 25.86. They finished 1-2. Both young ladies went sub 26. Victoria Higgins came off the turn in the lead and maintained the lead at 25.60. Rachel Collins, Cornelius, Dale City Lightning, 25.86. Here we go with heat number 4. This is the heat. Once again on paper, coming in with the fastest time, Diana Koger at 24.71. Crystal Pummels in his lane 3. She won the 100, so she's looking to double into 200. But Maya Valman out in lane 5 has ran 24.73. She's a Stanford University commit. So this will be a great race between Valman, Koger, and Pummels. They're sitting in lanes 3, 4, and 5. But we'll keep eyes on Kennedy Flynn on the inside in lane 2. Cannon in 1, Flynn in 2, Pummels in 3, Koger in 4. Here comes Valman in lane 5. That's Maya Valman. We said keep your eyes on the Stanford University commit. Here she comes, Valman. Stanford University is going to be lucky. Here comes Valman. Coming through the finish line real strong. We'll wait on the clock. Looks like a low 24.99. Maya Valman, 24.99. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Stanford University commit, 24.99. She's the only sub 25 in the girls 200 today at 24.99. In second place, that was Jalea Crary, who came up for second from Prolific Performers at 25.26. Crystal Pummels, the winner of the 100, took third in the girls 200. Maya Feynman, congratulations, 24.99 to the Stanford University commit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for a final running event of the day here at the MVP Vibe Fest. The final running event consists of 4 sections. We anticipate section number 4, Thorogood, Barringer, and Sean Jackson, all in section number 4. Clean start, Smith, Wright, Jermaine, Zoo, Elwanis, and Robinson. We'll pick them up as they come around the 100-meter line. Looks like lane 3 is out extremely strong. That's Jeremiah Wright. Lane 3, here comes lane 4. Josiah German. There go Josiah from Dale City Lightning. Looks like Josiah will take it. Strong finish, closing last 50 meters for Josiah German, 23.65. Strong finish. Section number 1 is in the books. Here's section number 2. White, Andrews, Lewis, Borden, James, Snow, and Halliburton. Your winner, section number 1, Josiah German at 23.65. We said we anticipate section number 4, but this is section number 2. Section number 4 featured North Carolina A&T signee Sean Jackson. Jackson ran 21.35 during the indoor season. He finished the season ranked U.S. number 9. He'll be in section number 4. We also have Jalen Barringer. Barringer will also be in section number 4. Barringer finished the indoor season U.S. number 22 and U.S. number 7 in the 400. He'll be running 200 today. Giovanni in lane 1, Andrews in 2, Lewis in 3, Borden in 4, James in 5, Snow and Halliburton. Comes off the turn, looks like lane 5. Holy cow, battle on the inside from lane 2. Andrews will wait for the finish. It looks like Andrews. That's Richard Andrews Jr. at 23.20. Andrews Jr., 23.20. Jordan James finishing second at 23.34. Those are your top 2 in heat number 2. Once again, as we're prepared for the final 2 races, University of Oklahoma commit Trey Thorogood will be in lane number 3 of heat number 4. He's ran 21.64 before. Jalen Barringer is also Barringer has ran 21.64 U.S. number 22 to finish the indoor season, and U.S. number 7 in the 400 to finish the indoor season. He's the University of Oklahoma commit. Sean Jackson, North Carolina A&T commit, will be also in that final heat. And here we go. Section number 3 is on the track. Lane 1 would be Pierce Collins. Lane 2, Caden Curtis. Lane 3 seems to be open. Lane 4, Langston Major. Lane 5, Omar Bald. Lane 6, Dylan Scanato. And lane 7, Carter and 8 Gums. And we're off. Seems to be some scratches, so we'll keep eyes as they come around. Very fast as they come around the bend. Out in lane 4. Lane 4 looked like Langston Major. Major from Carentan County. Langston Major. Dylan Scanato in second. Major will take it. Scanato with a strong finish. That looks like Langston Major. Major at 22.45. And that's the fastest time we've seen today. Langston Major at 22.45. Dylan Scanato is in second right now with 22.61. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone is here in this heat, it can be fast. We'll wait and see the final entries. We know this should feature the North Carolina A&T commit Sean Jackson. It should also feature Jalen Barringer, University of Oklahoma commit, in lane 4, and in lane 3, Trey Thorogood. Thorogood has ran extremely fast during the indoor season. Thorogood. So we'll wait and see if all competitors are here. we can have a U.S. #1 time in the 200. We anticipate a big race. The fastest time so far in the U.S. in the 200, Marcavius Jackson at 20.99. Barringer ran 21.64 indoors. Jackson ran 21.35 indoors. He was Virginia #1 during the indoor season and U.S. #9. That's Mr. Sean Jackson. And Thorogood from PW Panthers. He's ran 21.65. Virginia #6 during the indoor season, U.S. #24. This is going to be good. And they're off. Keep your eyes on Jackson. Keep your eyes on Barringer and Thorogood. This is going to be fast. Jackson from the MVP League. He takes the early lead. Sean Jackson finished the year U.S. #7 indoors. This is Mr. Jackson. Home track debut. Sean Jackson. Keep your eyes on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, MVP League. Sean Jackson, where's the official time? 21.84. 21.84 for the North Carolina A&T commit. In second, Barringer. The University of Oklahoma commit, 22.39. Ashton King finishing third at 22.39 as well. Khalid Hornsby at 22.42, and Winston Broles, 22.86. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Representing the home team, MVP League, Sean Jackson. He did not disappoint in the indoor season, and he definitely did not disappoint to start his outdoor season. The North Carolina A&T commit. Good show for Mr. Jackson. So the MVP League defending their home turf. Sean Jackson, Alea Pyatt. Those are some of the outstanding athletes in the stable of Maurice Hutton at MVP League, and they never disappoint. Pyatt, Jackson, doing their thing. C2, Robeson. Those are some of the highlighted athletes competing for the MVP League. Higgins looked extremely well today as well. We'll keep our eyes on these athletes. It's a very, very young season. Great competition here today at the MVP Vibe Fest. I'd like to thank all the spectators that came out. Again, on behalf of Coach Maurice Hutton, I'd like to thank everyone that came out. This is a Grand Prix style, top of the line track meet. 2 hours, track and field is over. You have the rest of the day to enjoy yourself. Once again, thank you for coming out today at the 2021 MVP Vibe Fest. I'm your host, Coach Young, the voice of USA Track and Field, Virginia.